Kamya's revelation at the Uganda Media Centre comes hot on the heels of a confrontation between her and the Lord Mayor Elias Lukwago, while the two appeared before the Presidential Appointments Committee on Thursday afternoon. Minister Kamya says what they need right now is proper directives on policy and what everybody is supposed to do such that they can avoid colliding with one another.
The functions of the mayor, of the Lord Mayor, and the functions of the technical people should be clearly separated, because when you look at the law, the functions of the Lord Mayor are almost executive functions, operation. Put up street lights, ensure, those are for the technical people to work on roads. How can you say, and these are the counting officers. So we need to separate the legislative functions and the executive functions.
She laments that she has so far given 3 invitations to the Lord Mayor such that they can sit and agree on what to do, but the Lord Mayor has turned all of them down. The genesis of the conflict is buried in the Kcca Act of 2010, which indicates that the city should be governed by the government and hence the Lord Mayor should report directly to the Minister for Kampala. She has emphasized that the Minister of State should ensure that the amendment of the law is streamlined such that it can give enough space for every party in the Kcca leadership to move on with a lot of ease.
And in the other lower law, it is the acts that relate to the functions of the Lord Mayor, the functions of the authority, and the functions of Kcca. You see, there are 3 functions: those of the Lord Mayor, those of the authority, and those of the executive director. As if the authority, authority is the body corporate. It should be clearly defined that there's the body corporate, which has 2 arms, the legislative arm and the executive arm, and then separate the 2 functions. But when you say functions of the authority and you give the authority functions, what's the authority? So there was I think the law was hurriedly done. I apologize. Both the Lord Mayor and I were members of the 8th Parliament.
She says the functions of each political head in Kcca should be well demarcated. When that is done, there will be no more confrontations. She agrees that though everything is moving on well at Kcca and all the projects are well supervised, there are cries for harmonious working environment within the top leaders at Kcca for the betterment of the city and the people they serve.